You can now go password free in Chrome. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Clean Tech, home of daily technology news and reviews, and today we're going to be talking about how you can now go password free on Chrome using Passkeys. Today's video is brought to you by Clean Router. More on them at the end of the video. So Google Stable M108 release of Chrome's opens up the secure login feature to non-canary users. Let's jump right in. Passkeys is now available to use in Chrome. Google added the passwordless secure login standard this week to Chrome. The update specifically is Stable M108 after going through a testing period that started in October. The feature now works using Chrome on both desktop and mobile, running Windows 11, macOS, and Android. Google also lets you sync passkeys from Android to other devices through either the company's own password manager or a third-party one that supports it, like 1Password or Dashlane as an example. And that's the general direction that the technology is, making its progress in. Passwordless or keyless authorization to accounts, credentials, and whatnot. Basically secure or private or sensitive information. That's the general direction that the industry is headed in, and it's nice to see that something as vital or as useful in the daily life, such as Google, your browser, is jumping ship and trying to catch everything as it's moving on. So definitely a nice thing to see. We actually have screenshots over here. This QR code is generated when trying to log into this site, which is a demo site, obviously. It can link with your mobile device and use the passkey on it. So basically, you scan the code and, that's pretty much it. Alternatively, you can use a USB security key, which is a physical key that you would have to carry on you in person to be able to authorize your credentials or your login attempt, should you choose to do so. To log in if you'd prefer, right? A passkey is a unique identity that's stored on your computer, phone, or other device, like a USB security key. For websites or applications that have implemented the passkey API, it can let you log in through a simple and quick confirmation combined with your device's biometrics or other security authentication. Think NFC payments. You tap your phone because the information is securely saved on your smartwatch or smartphone or whatever it is that you're using. You simply tap the card machine or whatever it is that the vendor has, and boom, the payment goes. You don't exchange any information with the person on the other side. You don't give them you don't take out your card, your cash, nothing. And the transaction just happens, and it's very similar like that. Payment gateway or your login credentials, whatsoever the context is, that information is going to be stored safely and securely, and with just tap or one quick scan, it'll just basically get transferred, I would imagine, with end-to-end encryption. Passkeys are great for security in that there's no password involved that could get leaked, like I said, and since all of the major tech companies like Apple, Google, and Microsoft are working together in adopting the technology and the name, the experience should become device-agnostic. The tech is built on the FIDO or FIDO standard using public key cryptography, which is what makes the cross-platform aspect possible. The usefulness of passkeys in Chrome and other browsers will come down to sites implementing the WebAuthn API to accept passkeys. Some online stores like Best Buy have already added it, and services like PayPal also have it enabled. So it's obviously going to be subject to your vendor or the site that you're actually trying to do that on. I'd say the major ones, they have it implemented and functional already, but a lot of the devices, startups and whatnot, they're gradually making that transition and trying to get on the whole passwordless train whatsoever. But yeah, eventually it's going to be, somewhat of a standard that's generalized across the board, regardless of what exactly is you're talking about, whatever the business or the website is or wherever it's based out of, that's just going to be how it is eventually. But right now you might still find some retailers or vendors out there that don't necessarily have complete support for it or don't have it built in just yet. But eventually, everyone's gonna catch up, and I feel like this is a very good thing in terms of security and seamlessness to be able to do any kind of exchange, whether it's cash or information. And I feel like this is the right direction for technology to take a step in. But yeah, those are just some of my thoughts on it. Let me know yours down in the comment section below.
You will ever need, because it allows parents to easily manage all the devices in their homes and stop internet pornography. It's simple and easy to use, doesn't slow down the internet, and allows you to block pornography, gambling, and anything else that you don't want your kids to see using the 7-layer IntelliFilter. Logs all activities per device. It also allows you to put time restrictions, get email reports, and gives you the ability to block content by keywords and even filters YouTube. Check them out in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.